Just roll down the window, stick your head out. Okay, we are at Bottomless Lake in New Mexico. It's a state park and it's really cold, which is why I'm dressed in this lovely attire and the children are dressed the way they are dressed. Because we did not bring winter clothes because it wasn't supposed to be winterish where we were going, but it's winterish. So we are going to show you the lake. And Mike's back there doing something with the camera. And back over there is the RV. And then we have the mountains and the lake. It says life jackets must be worn on all flotation devices and no fishing. Stay afloat worked. Okay, these are really nice sites, very big sites. All of them have like a little picnic table and a little cover picnic table, which is really nice, and little like linings when you come in. Very nicely done. This is where I wanted to park and Mike wouldn't because it's reserved, which if you can't do if it's got to be reserved. Guess I should explain that. If it has a little red thing on there, it means it's reserved, you can't pull in. If it says vacant, you can park there. Most of these are walk-ins. Most of these are not reservations. There's a cute little bridge across the water. The water is really, really clear. I don't know if you can see that or not. You can see the bottom.
I can see.
And there's these plants. See the plants that grow? That's what make it look bottomless, because this looks much deeper than what it is. Even though it's really not that deep, it looks it because of the way these plants are. Because it makes the water look this color. Alrighty. We got a building and the lake. I'm sure if the sun was shining, it would be even prettier because you'd be able to tell how bottomless it looks. You can tell kind of how the blue water looks. And it's whatever this stuff is that's growing in there that I showed you earlier makes it look bottomless. And they have like a swimming area marked off here, which is pretty cool. They have showers out here so you can rinse off. They have these neat little areas that are covered where you can picnic. And they have trash cans in there for them. You can park here in your car, which people are doing tonight, last night, which I thought was crazy because it was super cold, but there's people who slept in their car by us. You can buy a yearly pass and then you can park for free overnight if you don't have hookups. It's a really neat tower. Not sure what that's about, but maybe there'll be a sign. It is extremely cold. I keep having to switch hands. Sorry if the camera's shaking.
It's all cracking up towards the top.
I imagine. It's really pretty through here. There's another view of the playground and the outdoor volleyball and some more a bigger picnic area that I think you can reserve. I think it said that online. This is a dog-friendly park. You can bring your dog here. They ask that you pick up after your dog, of course, because there are paw prints everywhere, so you can obviously bring your dogs down here. Please don't get sand everywhere, guys. We have enough sand in the vehicle as it is. No alcohol?
Prints of the alien black dog.
Don't think so. Oh, it's a covered playground. That's kind of nice.
What?
Covered playground?
Oh, yeah.
For sun? It must get extremely hot here, I would assume, since it is New Mexico. Very nice playground. Playing area. Seesaw.
The rubber.
Yeah. Mike's going to climb that for us in a minute here and test it out.
Shredded tire.
I said you were going to climb this for us and test it out.
Yeah, I don't know. It's this cold.
How fun are you?
I've been locked up for a week.
Well, that's kind of neat, though.
Yeah, it is.
Let's see here. It's ropes.
Yeah.
Well, I'll let them do that better than you can, Mom.
It's kind of neat. I don't think I'll make it all the way to the top. I think I'm just gonna go right here. Oh, yep, there goes the princess. Be careful, please. Stop taking your hands off of it.
Mom, let's shake the phone.
Yeah, well, that's what happens.
Her legs aren't long enough to get to that one. Daddy saved her. Alrighty.
See, that's good, boys.
So in this video, we were headed up from San Antonio. We were going out to Quartzsite to meet up with some other RVers and some YouTubers that we've been following for a while. But we wanted to go through Roswell because we were headed out that direction. So as we headed up there, we realized it was getting later and later. We were looking at different parks to stay in, called around, and there was a couple right in the middle of town, or just right on the edge of it. But we came to the conclusion that we thought it would be better just to try to hit a state park. So this would be our first state park since we were RVing. We got there after dark, and it was Bottomless Lake State Park, just about 35-40 minutes east of Roswell. I think it was $15 a night, something like that, $12–15. Just electric and water. It was middle of January, so it was really cold, but we've got an electric fireplace in the rig plus the propane furnace, so we were fine. So we snuggled in for the night, got up the next morning, did a quick walk around, see what the park had to offer. During the summer, I imagine it's really a neat place. It's got the little swimming hole inside the lake there. The lake's got this algae or plants that are growing on the bottom that create this depth that makes it seem a lot deeper than it actually is. And there's multiple little lakes around the whole park, but this was the main campground area with picnic tables, playground, volleyball, stuff like that. So we enjoyed it for an hour or two and walked around. There's plenty more to do there, I'm sure, especially during the summer, but this was just a quick pass through. After we left Bottomless Lake State Park, we headed towards Roswell. We just did a quick drive through. Our truck and trailer's about 58–59 foot long. So inside Roswell by the thrift stores and by the International UFO Museum and Research Center, there's not very much parking for a rig that long. Even a couple blocks away, there was a couple churches, and their parking lots weren't very accommodating for something like that. We could have parked out on the outskirts a little bit more, walked in, got a cab or something like that, because the city's actually bigger than what you'd imagine. But after our quick drive through, we were headed out of town, headed to Quartzsite. If you like our videos, please like and subscribe. Every subscription and like, plus minutes viewed, helps to grow the channel, gives us more benefits through the YouTube community as far as what we can add to our videos. Also, leave comments below in the videos. We give about 100% response to all the comments left. That's the same on our Instagram and our Facebook. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them below. Hopefully we have the answers that you need, or we can steer you in the right direction.